to Weekend Eats. I'm Casey, and hey, my favorite people are in the house. I'm looking at Pam Davis, Cosmic King. Hey, Deb Huckabee, good morning. It's such a lovely day. It's cloudy here, but it's still a lovely day. Guess why? Because there's no work for me. I'm free today. Oh boy, it's so good to be here. We got a great show and we got some good food going on. As a matter of fact, I started cooking an hour ago because I want you guys to be here to see the finished product. And this is kind of lengthy, but it's worth it. We're going to be doing some hearty beef stew, but not just any beef stew. It's going to be taken up a notch by who? Me, of course. How's everybody doing? How was your week? Hey, you know how mine was, but it always gets better, just like butter, when I see you guys. So let's get a sip of coffee, get your tea, get your energy drink, whatever you please, and we're going to talk about coffee and the love connection. Now, I know you're saying, oh gosh, you done went off the deep end. I did not. Listen, I do my research, y'all. I'm telling you, coffee is phenomenal. They have a whole coffee culture. They have all this stuff. I'm missing out. I got to get into this stuff. So let me get my little sip because I need the caffeine today. I literally slept for 30 minutes.
Oh, it looks like Volvo to Love is here and also Tizzy.
Hi, Volvo to Love. Oh, goodness, my friend. And Tizzy, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? How's everybody's week been? I know it's just going to get better. See, this is what we're going to do. We're going to visualize that the weekend is longer than our week. And we're going to savor every single moment of it. Are you with me? Give me some hearts if you're with me. Okay, so let's talk about the coffee love connection. Now, I know a lot of us here love coffee. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. I like coffee. I really do. Coffee serves a purpose for me. Before, it was because it tastes really good because I drank more Coffee Mate than I did coffee, okay? But the obsession with coffee and this, not just this country, this world, it's like out of sight. I type in the word coffee, I get so much information. Listen, I can keep you guys supplied for a lifetime. That's how real the love for coffee is. I like it because, hey, the caffeine helps me get through the day. So that's pretty much my motivation. And like I said, it tastes good. It tastes good. I will say that. But so coffee and love do have a connection. Coffee can be a way, believe it or not, to express love and to build relationships. Now you ask me, okay, Casey, how do you do that? It's a cup of coffee. Let me tell you something. Okay, just like food brings people together, so does coffee. And I'll say some teas too, because they have, what is that? That chai tea. They have chai teas and all different type of teas that people, they even have, I think like tea places where you can go and like kind of like have a tea party or high noon tea, like little restaurant. They make it really fancy. So this is big business, y'all. So I'm going to tell you what the connection is as far as the relationships go. Coffee can be comforting. It's like a ritual. So it helps build, like I said, and maintain relationships. I'll give you a perfect example. My husband and I, this is how it works, okay? And it's every day during the weekday, but on the weekend, it's a little bit different. So usually I'm up really early, okay? But I may be upstairs and I'm still working, on my show or whatever I'm doing. And he will come down and the first thing he does is put the water on for the coffee. Well, we do instant, so we're not brewing anything. Excuse me. But it's a ritual with us. He goes down. I know what he's going to do. Maybe 10 minutes later, he's hitting Alexa because we have Alexa all over our house. Alexa's part of the family. Yes, she is. About 5 of them here. And he's like, hey, coffee's on. So we know that's our bonding time. Okay. And that's really what it is. In the morning, when I take him to the train station, he has that coffee pot ready. So when I come back, I can have my cup of coffee if I want some coffee. So it is a way that we connect. I didn't really realize it, but it's true. Okay. It can create a relaxed environment, they're saying, for conversation and for openness, and it can be an excuse to gather with others. So, yeah, hey, they call it coffee breaks for a reason. Okay. People gather, they drink. Listen, Starbucks and all these coffee places are not selling $5 and $10 coffees for nothing. Trust me, it's an obsession. Okay. For real, right? Coffee can be used to express love in many ways, okay? Such as bringing a partner, like I said, a cup of coffee to bed. Okay, I don't bring it to bed because I like to eat my coffee, drink my coffee down here, but we do it together. Going on a coffee date. I know people who go to places where they sell frou-frou coffees and stuff, and they meet up and blind dates, things like that. I have heard of that. Or sharing an espresso after a meal. I've seen people do that too. Now,
I'm sorry to interrupt. Teresa also just popped in. I don't know if you saw that.
Hey T, how are you? That's my beautiful sister-in-law coming in here. Good morning. So I was talking about the obsession with coffee, T, and this is what we do. So drink your coffee too. Okay. So also for some, coffee can be a way to express love through physical touch. So you're saying, hey, how are they gonna do that? How are they gonna physically touch somebody with coffee? So this is what they say. They said that you can cuddle with your partner while you're holding the cup. Let me tell you something. Listen, I'm not trying to cuddle with nobody when I'm trying to drink my coffee. I need to get the this is me. I need the caffeine first. Then I have the energy to do the other thing. Right now, yeah, that's a personal thing. I'm not with that one. Okay, but for those of you who have to cuddle to drink your coffee, do you, boo? Anyhow, so coffee can be a family tradition. Now, come on. I don't know about y'all. I ain't giving my kid no coffee. Okay. When they're a teenager, maybe we'll go on a coffee date. When they're an adult, man, I'm not giving my little child. The only way my kids ever got coffee, you know how they got coffee? Because they snuck it. If I turned my back, their little grimy lips were on my coffee cup, drinking it up. And I didn't find this out until when? Here lately? I think it's on one of the videos she admitted it. Yes, she did. Drinking my coffee. See, now, back in the day, I would have got them good. I would have not put some sugar in there. And if they drank it, they wouldn't like it then. They'd demand your little sneaky things. But I would not bond with my little kid over coffee. Maybe we'd pretend they get hot chocolate. How about that? What do you guys think? So,
Jerome said hello.
Hey, Jerome, how are you?
He said no coffee bean, no creamer.
Listen, Jerome, try it black. Put some hair in your chest. I dare you.
Teresa said, did you get my message on the broccoli cornbread?
No, I didn't see that. And not because you didn't send it. I keep telling you, my cell phone does its own thing. Sometimes it will alarm and sometimes it won't. But I will look at that. Did you make some? Did you taste it? Was it good? Give me a heart. Let me know. That sounds interesting. I'd like to see that one. Okay, so and finally they say coffee can bring people together from different backgrounds, different walks of life, allowing them to set aside their differences and commonalities, find their commonalities. So what we're going to do, y'all, we're going to send all the people in government who have differences and can't figure out how to help us as a whole, coffee. And then they can sit down and they can do a good job together. How about that? Because they're saying coffee brings people from different dynamics together. I'm going to put that to the test. We're going to send them some coffee. What do y'all think? Yeah, that's a good idea for real.
Just asked a quick question. saying, do you have a coffee cup that says "Don't talk to me till I've had my morning coffee"?
Oh, that's a good one. But see, I don't need a cup for that because they know in my house, they know the deal.
Yes,
Okay. They know the deal. I don't know you until I get the Folgers down my throat. Okay. And then I become human. Yes, yeah. But I do have this cup, Tizzy. Yes, I do. A beautiful cup that my sister bought me, and I will be selling this cup when I finally get monetized along with other things. So yes, this will be available at a store near you. No, I'm joking. It won't.
Oh, and to backtrack a bit, Teresa said that the broccoli cornbread was good. She gave some to Joe, and he was taking some to
Oh wow!
to taste it. It was good.
I'm gonna have to make that. Maybe I'll make a video about broccoli. I make a video about all different types of cornbread. That would be a good idea. People like cornbread, but today we're gonna do some beef stew. So what I did, y'all, like I said, I put it on ahead of time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the steps that I took to get to the point I am. So I'm making 2 pots, basically. Okay. I'm making a lot of this stuff. Okay. Next week, I'll still be eating it. But I love you guys. So I want you to see this. Yes, I do. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you the ingredients. And then I'm going to do a few of those steps. And we're going to wait for the rest of this meat to get done so we can put the rest of this stuff together. How about that? What do you say? Yeah. Okay, let me show y'all the ingredients. One moment. So, first of all, I'm going to show you all the seasonings because then I got to go over here to get the meat and stuff. But
Pam says, "Love your cup."
Oh, I love my cup too. Okay, now y'all know if this world were mine, I would place at your feet all the butter in the world because butter makes all things better. We got some butter going in this stuff. Yes. I'm going backwards, y'all. I'm just showing y'all all of the ingredients, and then we're going to go to the meat, okay? Because it's over there. Okay, so, all right. So, I use Sazon, and this Sazon is low sodium, and it has no MSG. It's just full of flavor. You'll love it. Get some of this stuff, okay? I have some ground thyme. Now, I wanted to get some fresh thyme, but it was hard to find. Every store kept telling me they didn't have it. So I had this. It works fine. You can use this too. I have some black pepper. I have, my friend celery, dried. Love her. She's wonderful. Get some of that too. I have the twins here. Let me make sure let you see their names. I have, okay. I have garlic and I have onion powder. The twins, don't forget them. Remember their names. I have some paprika because as I explained to you guys, paprika is not just for coloring. It has a flavor. And my paprika has a smoky one. And it does a body good. Oh, yeah. So, what else do I have here? Okay, I'm just going to be real. Every soul food cook in this world, if they don't have this, they should. Lowry's. But I have the low sodium kind. Yes, I do. And the reason why I get a lot of low sodium stuff is because I layer my flavors. And if it has sodium in everything, then of course it'll be over salted. And oversalt is just as bad as not having enough. Trust and believe. Okay, so I have some Gravy Master. And the reason why I got the Gravy Master, I like the color of it. It does a nice color. And the sodium content in here is only 35 milligrams. It really does help thicken your sauces if you need it. So I always have it on hand in case. but I may not. You just want to have it just in case. It's really helpful and it has a nice flavor. I have some beef broth. I'm going to use this whole thing right here, beef broth. I have some fresh basil chopped up. It comes in this little container here when you can't get it yourself to chop it up, but it is fresh. It's pricey, but I needed this in my stew. So I went there. Yes, I did. I went there for you guys. Yes, I did. Okay. And finally, oh, y'all thought I forgot, right? Did you really think for one moment that the secret sauce was not going to be in it? Bam! Yeah, Casey's blessing. So get yourself whatever all-purpose seasoning you like until she's available. And she will be available soon because guess how many subscribers I have now? 931 subscribers. So tell a friend. I just need what? I need 69 more subscribers to get close to monetization. Monetization. Get the words out. I'm so excited. And I'm almost at my 3,000 watch time, so I can get in my foot in the door. Can't get all the way there yet. I still need another, I need 1,300 more. So, hey, I'm petitioning you guys. I'm putting out a call to action. Everybody you know, tell them, watch, watch, watch. I'd love to have them. Yes, I will. And when I get monetized, it's only going to get bigger, better, bolder. I'll be everywhere. All right, y'all. And of course, I have my trusty bacon fat. You can use olive oil, canola oil, whatever kind of oil you want. Hey, I'm all about the pig. I like it. Yes, I do. It tastes good to me. So these are those ingredients. Now I'm going to go over here and I will show you the rest. Okay, so, hey, follow me. So,
Lois said good morning.
Lois, good morning. Yeah. How are you? Okay, so I have this beautiful chuck beef. Okay, it was a chuck roast, and it's cut up into little squares, and I had it marinating in my refrigerator. This is what's left of what's not in that pot because I wanted to show you guys. So this is about a pound, and that's probably what you will use. Of course, I had to buy the whole cow for this house. Anyway, so I have, now I'm going to do something really different and special with my stew because I was going to just make it keto, but of course I'm having complaints for the people who don't want to eat healthy. Okay, so you have options. Okay, I have these carrots, which are really, really, really good for you. Any red vegetable is good. You want to eat carrots in moderation because they are a starchy vegetable, but in this case, these are all good. I have, you know what I got? You know I got my red pepper and my red onion. I get red vegetables. Red vegetables are good for inflammation. Sister needs the inflammation to be gone. You can use green. You can use white. You can use whatever you want. Because why? Tell me why you can use whatever you want. Because it's in your kitchen.
And we're vegan.
And yeah, we're vegan. Yes, everything in moderation. Do you, boo? I have some beautiful, and they call them crimson mushrooms. These are not portobello. They're not the white ones. They're called crimson. So they are brownish like. They're not, I don't really know a lot about them, but this is what the store had. So I got this. I've had them before. They taste really good. But you can use portobello. You can use the button mushrooms. You can use whatever kind you like or none at all if you're my sister-in-law. And then I have some beautiful cauliflower. Now you're like, what kind of cauliflower is this? I sat here and painstakingly at 2:00 in the morning, took every little bulb off, made every one of these pieces of cauliflower even so they would be like potatoes. Trust me, I had this, it was so good. But then I got the truth. Oh, we want a potato. So the little bit that I make over here to show you guys is going to be for me. I'm using cauliflower. I'm going to put a little in this stew too, but I'm going to put these red potatoes in here, okay? And they're all chopped up in here, and I chopped them up evenly. So these are the ingredients. Take notes. Let me get these back over here. I'm going to put all this stuff over here, and then we're going to start dealing with this meat, because the meat is really the star of the show. That's what takes the longest, and it really depends on the cut of meat. I started to get some filet mignon because I was only going to make a little bit, and like, they really want $50 for two. I'm not doing that. No. So we got to do what we got to do. So the chuck roast is something you have to cook to death. Okay, but when you cook it to death, oh baby, it's tender, it's succulent, it's delicious. You just have to be patient. And I didn't want y'all to have to sit here for 3 hours, so I started ahead of time. Okay? See how much I love y'all? Nothing but love.
Oh, and Tizzy got a little joke for you.
What does Tizzy have to say?
She said, I tried to use time, but I keep running out.
And Tizzy, I thought I was corny. Okay,
yes.
girl. Oh,
it.
boy.
I love it.
So, I forgot. See, I forgot because I'm talking so much, I forgot. 2 things I forgot. I forgot to tell you about my fresh rosemary, which, rosemary and beef should be married. The flavor of the 2 of them together combine. Ooh, trust and believe. So you don't have to get the fresh one. You can get the dried one, but I just like fresh when I can get it. And then I have a 1/2 cup of white flour or whatever kind of flour you want. Why do I have this? Because I need to dust my meat after I season it. I'm going to drop my meat in here so it can coat it, so I can brown it. And the reason why you do this, how do you think that gravy gets so savory? Because the flour helps thicken the juices. That's why. Now, some people will put this stuff in after. Some people will put cornstarch in. I personally don't care for cornstarch in my gravy. I don't care for putting my flour in while my gravy is cooking. Why? Because if you don't cook all the taste of flour out of stuff, that's exactly what it's going to taste like. But if you brown it on your meat, as the meat is cooking, it is going to start dissolving in the fluid. It's going to thicken that puppy up. It's going to cook well. It's going to be all that. So that's why. So let me take this over here because we're about to brown up some of this meat and get it into a pot and get it started, okay?
So, Lois had a quick question.
Yes.
She said, what herbs or cooking process can I use to make meats and vegetables so tender they can be mashed or melt in your mouth without losing nutritional value?
Well, first of all, Lois, if you cook it to death, you're going to lose some nutritional value. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you want to make your stuff, I am, and you've been watching me long enough, Adolph's meat tenderizer. I don't mean just any meat tenderizer. If you have to order it off of Amazon, they have big giant bottles of it. Adolph's meat tenderizer is a dry brine. If I don't care what you put it on, it is going to tenderize it. You can't say that about all the other meat tenderizers. I have been using that in my cooking since I started cooking. I got that from my mother. I don't know how long they've been making it, but trust and believe. I put it on my collard greens. Honey, tender. Everything gets tender. Okay, so if you're doing a veggie, you want to put it on if the vegetable is raw, I would put it on the raw vegetable and let it sit for about 10, 15 minutes. Then I would prepare it, steam it, whatever you want to do. If you want to keep the nutritional value in things, raw is really what it is. But if you have problems with chewing and stuff like that, girl, get yourself one of them what is that thing, Bullet? I got NutriBullet. And just grind it up a little so it'll still have texture. It'll be soft enough. It will cook, but you're not cooking it to death. Okay. And that's pretty much what you would do. But I mean, any combination of vegetables, at least twice or 3 times a week. It's going to get into your bloodstream and it's going to give you the nutrition that you need. Trust me, because I stopped taking the big old vitamins that I've been taking for a whole year, and my blood is fantastic just from the food. So yeah, it definitely will make a difference. Let me get another sip. Y'all get another sip. Okay, so I'm going to take my bacon fat, and you can take your whatever oil, but see, I'm gonna combine this with a little canola oil because I just want this for a little flavor. I'm not going to submerge the meat in this. Okay, so let me get this over here and get my oil over here. And of course, I got to bring my seasonings over there because I got to season up this meat because this meat is naked and we don't have any kind of nudist meat going in our pots. Okay, they have to have clothing. So let's get it over here. Beautiful assistant, can you help me get some of this stuff over here?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let me get the seasoning over here, y'all. Yep. So, I'm going to get everything back over here where it should be, near the stove. Okay, let me move this over here a little. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let me get this over here. Put this over here. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to season this meat real quick. And usually what I will do is I will take it and I will put it on my foil on my counter and lay it out flat. But since it's not that much of it, I'm going to put all my seasonings in the bag and I'm going to squish it all up and get it all over it, okay? And that's an easy way to do it, a way to keep having so much mess to clean up. Because I'm tired of cleaning. That's the way to go. So, let's get this open. And I am going to start the seasoning. Let me see. I think I will do Casey's blessing first. And so you use, for a pound of this beef, I would use a teaspoonful of each one, well, or at least to start with this. I'm not going to say everything, but I would do a teaspoonful and a half of the Casey's blessing. And just get that all in there. Okay. And let me go with the Lowry seasoned salt. Remember, it's low sodium, so you don't have to worry about it being over-salted. Now, I will tell you this about the meat tenderizer. Because it is a dry brine, it does have salt in it. So if you are using this to tenderize, remember, you want to go light on everything else. And at the end of your game, whatever you're cooking, taste it. If it needs a little bit of salt, put it in there. If it doesn't, do you. Okay, I just put the Lowry's. Now I'm going to put garlic powder in here. And that's about a half a teaspoonful. The Lowry's was a half a teaspoon. Because like I said, I don't have this much meat, a lot of meat here. So I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of the onion powder. Get that in there. I am going to put a little bit of black pepper in here. And that'll be a half a teaspoonful too. Get my thyme. Hit that up with that. That'll be a quarter teaspoonful because I'm not trying to overpower it. Okay, y'all know I got sneeze, right? Here we go. Excuse me. Okay. There we go.
Bless you.
It wouldn't be a show if I didn't sneeze. I'm going to get a GoFundMe so I can find me a good allergist that actually doesn't make me wait for 6 months. How about that? What do y'all think? Because boy, am I tired of sneezing. Ugh, it's so annoying. I can't wait till winter comes. I'm a New Yorker, so when they say concrete jungle or concrete city, bring it on. I'm sorry, you flower lovers, you nature lovers. Give me some concrete. I ain't have these issues when I lived in New York. Trust me. Yes, that's right.
Oh.
So, I cannot believe that Jerome man there in that chat with you guys, okay, said one word to me last week, mahogany, and I actually knew what he was saying. I can't believe that. Speaking of Jerome, hey guys, do you know my birthday is on the 25th of this month? I will be 62 years old, okay, or young. No, I'm going to be 26. How about that? Okay, now I'm turning the numbers around. I'm 26, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, okay. So when everyone sees this, like, oh boy, man, she had a hard life, didn't she? She 26. Anyway, I found out yesterday that Jerome's birthday is on the same day as mine. His birthday is the 25th of October. Of course, he's a few years older than me. Now, he's a few years younger than me. But we were born on the same day. I have never met anybody with my birthday, for real. It's so uncanny. It really is. So, I'm looking forward to that. And not to worry, my birthday's on a Friday. I will be here with bells on Saturday, so you can wish me happy birthday then. Oh, let me turn this off. Okay, let's check this meat. We're going to check the meat that's cooking, okay? Let's see what's going on. Oh, I guess I probably don't want to get burned. Don't do this at home. You want to take a pot holder, guys. Ooh, child. Woo. Wow. This is looking so good. Wow. And do you know this meat is getting
tender?
Yeah, come over here and check this out, beautiful assistant. Mm-hmm. Ooh, it smells good. Boy, they need to listen.
Yeah, that's looking really pretty.
I need for everybody I know to petition for smell-o-vision. Okay, that way you can enjoy the aromas that emerge from the pots in my house. Ooh, child, let me tell you, this is going to be a winner.
Hey, Mama.
Yes. You think it's ready for the other vegetables and stuff? Okay, then you put what? Oh, it can keep cooking. You probably put this in here. Okay, guys, so right now, the meat that I was cooking, I only put red pepper and red onion in there and the sprig of rosemary, and I put some basil, and the dried seasonings to cook it, and the butter and the beef broth I cooked it in. So now it's so tender, but the more you cook it, the tenderer it gets. So now's the time to put in